Hi everyone. Good afternoon guys. Good evening everyone. Good afternoon, good evening everything. How are you all guys? Right, hope you're all doing well. So we'll be continuing our discussions on which one this you can say All-State PSC PYQs of surveying, right? All-State PSC PYQs of surveying. We'll be continuing our discussions.
Mathematics lo complete chesanu.
And all of you use the referral code RPC Live whenever you are subscribing to the Plus and Iconic courses. You can say, so this is my profile, right? You can find my profile, right? Where you can find my profile, if you just observe, you can find my profile, right? You can find my profile pinned just below the video, right? Pinned by Unacademy account is there na? So when you just click on that blue color banner pinned, you will be redirected to my Unacademy profile. There you can follow my special classes, plus classes, everything you can follow in that, you can say, if you just observe. Okay, right? These are all the subjects I'll be taking in Unacademy Plus platform. And now tomorrow, right, up to tomorrow, there is an amazing offer you are having. That is you will be getting 30% benefit compared to the price hiked price, if you just observe. Okay, so don't miss this option, all of you. Use the referral code RPC Live and subscribe to the Plus and Iconic courses, right? And these are all which one? This Unacademy Ultra Combat, right? On May 22nd at 11 a.m. Unacademy Ultra Combat event is going to happen. So in the description of this video you can find this, right? And you just enroll for this Unacademy Combat and use the enrollment code as which one? Use the enrollment code as which one? This RPC Live, right? Use the enrollment code as RPC Live. Okay, so don't miss this, all of you. So practice, these are the practice PYQs you can get in Unacademy app. Have you all downloaded Unacademy app? If not downloaded, just try to download, everyone. These are the special features of the special classes, right? So you can have interactive quiz, right? But in the YouTube you cannot have the quiz, but in that Unacademy learning app you can have the quiz, right? You can directly go for the quiz, you can say, right? So that is a facility. All of you try to download this Unacademy app and try learning there, right? There are also lot many free classes are there, paid classes are there. Whatever you want you can go through if you just want. These are the GATE 2022 toppers. These are all ESC 2021 toppers. So these are the new batches started, if you just observe, right? Subscribe to these Plus and Iconic courses and use this referral code RPC Live. These are the differences between Plus and Iconic courses, right? And now price hike is going to happen, right? Before the price hike happens, all of you need to subscribe to the Plus and Iconic courses and inform to all your friends and juniors, everybody, and ask them to use the referral code RPC Live, right? And when you are taking this Unacademy Lite subscription, you'll be getting which one? The test series access you'll be getting from Unacademy, you can say. Okay, now coming to our discussion, up to yesterday's class, how many questions we have discussed, if you just observe that 354th question we have discussed now. That 354th question we have discussed, and all of you, yes, that 354th question we have discussed. And now today's class is part 43, which one? This is surveying All-State PSC PYQs, right? So this is your which one? Numericals on this leveling and methods. 354 questions are done, and this is your 355 question. Everyone select the answer for this 355 question, all of you. 355 question, everyone select the answer. $355 question, right? Write the answer, all of you, everyone. Anyone? So find the error of this reading of a leveling staff if the observed reading is 4.5 meters at a points cited, the staff being 15 centimeter off the vertical through the bottom, right? It is a correction due to this curvature, right? What happens? That H or D you can say, right? So that a distance, so how much it has come? 15 centimeter off the vertical, na? Is that no? Then what is the error you can say if you just observe everyone? What is the error you can say? Here if you just observe, are there any options? This question itself is wrong now. If you just observe, the question itself is wrong if you just observe, right? What is that question itself? That question itself will be wrong, right? Here you are asked to find out the error. Is there any option with error given? There is no option with error, right? No answer, okay? No answer you are having, right? There is no option with error given if you just observe, okay? No answer is correct, right? They should have asked this corrected reading like that, but there is no error here, right? You have to be careful. So now 356 question. Select the answer for this 356 question, everyone. Select the answer for this 350 question, everyone. Refraction error is this is there is an answer in this question, don't worry. Error or correction, both are same, na? If we just observe it, error due to that curvature is which one? This d square by this 2r, right? D square by this 2r. Then correction for this curvature is also which one? This minus d square by this 2r. 2 times radius of this earth, you can say, right? Radius of this earth if you just observe, right? Or you can also write it as which one? This minus how much? 0.0785 into what is it, small d square, right? That d is in kilometers, we have to substitute distance measured, and what is it, c if you just observe distance between the points, what is it, c you will be getting in meters if you just observe, right? Now correction due to curvature is what, right? That correction due to curvature is what? This d square by this 2r if you just observe, right? And what is it, error due to this refraction? Error due to this refraction is your 1/7 of this d square by this 2r, okay? So then what is the correction due to this refraction if you just observe? Positive correction, na? Positive correction, how much it will be? That d square divided by which one? This 7 into 2 is 14, right? 14r, right? Or you can also write it as which one? This 0 point, but this is 0.0112 d square, na? Like that you are having, right? Therefore what is that combined correction? Therefore CC combined correction is equal to, right? What is it you can say? That minus of which one? This is 0.0785 d square plus refraction correction is positive now, plus 0.112 d square. So how much it comes to be? Minus 0.0673 d square, right? That is your combined correction if you just observe, right? Combined correction or this total correction, right? So now which one you can say? It is 1/7 of this curvilinear correction, na? Yes, 1/7 of this curvilinear or curvature correction, right? Curvature correction if you just observe, yes, na? Right. So 357 question, select the answer. Yes, now we have seen this combined correction. 357th question, select the answer of you. So you can write this combined correction as which one? This combined correction or this total correction is equal to how much you can say? That d square minus d square by this 2r plus d square by which one? This 14r. You can also write it as which one? This is 6/7 times that one you can write it now. So that is equal to that minus 6/7 times this d square by this 2r, right? If you are writing in terms of this radius of this earth. Okay, write it everyone. Calculate this, all of you. The combined correction for a distance of 3 kilometers, right? What is that? 3 kilometers. D is equal to that 3 kilometers we have mentioned. Then you are asked to identify this combined correction or total correction. Anyone select the answer of you? Siddiqui, C. Is it so? We'll just check it, right? What is the combined correction? 0.0673 d square na? What is it? 0.0673 d square? 0.0673 into what is the d? You can say 3 kilometers, right? How much it comes to be, everyone? 0.0673, right? 0.0673 into that 3 square, if you just observe, right? It comes to be which one? 0.6057, right? 0.6057, right? Approximately you can take it as this 0.6 meters na. So minus negative correction you are having here or not? Combined correction will be negative correction, right? So option C is correct or option D is correct, everyone? It is option D correct na? Siddiqui? Yes, it is option D correct if you just observe. Is na? Clear? Right. Now select the answer for this 350. That is your 357 question na? This is your 358 question. Yeah, select the answer for this 358 question of you. Tomorrow onwards, we'll be solving questions on which one? This contouring, all of you, okay? Select the answer for this 358 question, everyone. Select the answer of you. Yes, that formula only. Yes, Siddiqui, that formula only will be using. Yes, right. What is that you can say is that even a sailor standing on the deck of a ship just sees the light from the light beam from a lighthouse on the seashore. If the height of this sailor eye of the light beam at the lighthouse above the sea level are 9 meters and 25 meters respectively, then what is the distance between the sailor and the lighthouse, right? What is the distance between the sailor and this lighthouse, if you just observe, right? What is the distance? You can say, if you just observe, you can say, everyone, distance between the sailor and this lighthouse, right? What is that you can say? Distances, which one are given? D1 and D2 are given, na? Yes or no? Standing on the deck of a ship, right? That fellow is standing on the deck of the ship, just sees the light beam from the lighthouse on the shore, right? The height of this sailor eye and the light beam at the lighthouse above the sea level, right? Both are given as 9 meters and 25 meters, right? What is that you can say? If you just observe, you can say, everyone, 25 meters, right? The height of this light beam, right? So you have to be careful here. What is that given here is, if you just observe, you be careful, Siddiqui. So here what is that is, let us say this is your height of this lighthouse, right? This is your C2. And where is that sailor? That sailor is present at this O point, you can say, and it is at which distance? That is at this D1 distance, right? It's not, you have to be careful, right? And this sailor is going here, right? And he observed that, right? What he is there, that the sailor's eye of this light beam at the lighthouse, right? Sailor's eye and that of which one? This light beam, right? Height of this sailor eye and that of which one? This light beam, right? Light beam height is your 25 meters, right? That C2 will be, so this is C2 distance, let us say. This distance you can take it as which one? This is C2 or H2. That is taken as how much? You can say that 25 meters, right? And this is that C1 is taken as how much distance? You can, that C1 is taken as your 9 meters, right? And this sailor is present here, right? Now tell me how it will be visible if you just observe now. This is how it will be visible, na? Yes or no? This is your O point, this is your A point, and this is your B point, and this is your D1, and what is this distance you can say, and this distance is your D2 distance if you just observe, right? Now tell me, so how can you get this distance between this A and B you are asked to identify, na? Then what is the distance between the sailor and the lighthouse, right? The sailor eye height. So sailor is at the surface or sailor is not at the surface? So Siddiqui, you completed airport. Very good, very good. Now tell me, only one distance we have to consider or two distances we have to consider, right? Two distances we have to consider, na? Generally, distance of this visible horizon means this sailor or ship is assumed to be at the surface. But here, the eye height of this sailor is at the surface or it is not at the surface? It is not at the surface, right? It is also at some other level location. You have to be careful, yes, na? So D1 plus D2 both comes into picture, na? Then what is the D1 if you just observe? D1 is nothing but your 3.8553 under root which one? This is C1. C1 is a symbol you wanted to use or H1 is a symbol, H1 H2 symbol you wanted to use? You wanted to use this C1 C2 symbol or H1 H2 symbol, everyone? H1 H2, okay, we are habituated with H1 H2, we can use this H1 H2. This is your H2, right? A lighthouse, okay? This is your H1, height of this sailor eye, right? Generally, whenever this question comes, height of this eye height of this sailor or that person is not given, okay? So generally it is assumed to be at the surface only. So here you have to be careful, okay? Very tricky question. So D1 is equal to 3.8553 under root H1. So what is that? 3.8553 into under root, what is that H1 you can say? H1 is nothing but your 9, na? So then what is the D1? How many kilometers you are getting the D1 if you just observe? How many kilometers you are getting the D1? Oh, sorry. I think I have written in a reverse manner, na? You did just take it as H1, H2. Sorry, I have taken it as reverse. D1 I have taken left side and H1 I have given right side, right? This is H1 and that is H2, obviously. Yes, na? Right. So what is that D1 given? It is 25, not 9. It is 25. It is 25. D1 is 25, you can say, right? Sorry. It is 25. Everyone, it is 25. You have to be careful, right? I have just made a mistake here. H1 is 25 and corresponding to is D1. H2 is 9, corresponding to is D2, right? You just select according to this, right? Under root 25. Then what is that D2 will be? Yeah. D1 will be 19.27. And what is the D2? 3.8553 under root H2, right? I have just exchanged H1 and H2. You have to be careful. Okay, 3.8553 under root 9. So what is that you can say? Second one, 11.56. Even if you are doing that also, you will get the same answer, na? So what is that? D1 plus this D2? D1 plus this D2 is nothing but your A to B distance, na? This is your light you are having, right? What is that you are having? This light is there, na? This is your light you are having, right? Light to this sailor, D1 plus D2, right? How much it comes to be? 19.27 plus this 11.56, right? Yes, Muhammad, correct. What is the value? 30.83 kilometers. Yes, na? Both are in kilometers, right? Is it anyway different or it is the same formula only? This is same formula only we are having if you just observe, right? This instead of this total correction, what you are writing? You are just writing H equal to 0.0673 D square. That's it, right? What is the D you can say? That a D we are writing, right? That a D we are writing it as which one? This formula only, right? 3.8553 under root H. That's it, isn't it? It is a different formula. It is just a same formula only. It is just a same formula only, no? So here D square is equal to H by what? 0.0673. So D is equal to under root this, right? So 1 by, yes, na? Is it this? It is the same formula only, no? Yes, it is the same formula, right? Anjanelu, it is correction only. We are considering it as which one? Correction. We are taking it as the height of this lighthouse. Okay. So this is the surface, right? Water surface. If you just observe, Anjanelu, generally what is the formula? I will tell you. This is which one? This is your D distance, right? From here to here, let us say this is the D distance if you just observe, Anjanelu, and this is the lighthouse we are having, and we can see this light, right? We can see this light from this much distance, okay? Beyond this distance we cannot see this light, right? You have to be careful. and the height of this lighthouse is h, and the distance between them is d. Anjanelu, height of this lighthouse is h, distance between this particular ship and this lighthouse is d. D is in kilometers and h is in meters. D is in kilometers and h is in meters. Then the relation between them is like that, right? Yeah. Yes, yes, it is available. Yes, it is available, Mohammed. Yes, it is available. Just check it. So here, this is your D and that is your H, na? This is your D and that is your H, right? The relation between them is this one, right? The relation between them is this one, right? Either this one you can go or you can use this one also, right? This formula and this formula both are same, right? H is the height of this lighthouse. D is the distance between the lighthouse and the ship. But in this question, what is it given? Sailor height is also given somewhere, right? Means that sailor is not exactly at the surface, right? He is also having some height. When it is possible to have height, when he is beyond this only, no? When he is beyond this surface point or not? So this is your water. That sailor eye height is at 9 meters level. From this he will be observing the surface of the water. Through the surface of the water, light he is observing like that. Okay. So D1 plus D2 will be the distance between the sailor and the lighthouse. Is that clear, Anjanelu, now? Anjanelu, is that clear now? Right. Okay. So which one is the correct answer? 30.83 means 30.83, right? Approximately you can take it as what? This 31 kilometers now. Approximately you can take it as this 31 kilometers, right? So 31 kilometers means which option approximately? Option B, approximately you select, right? So it is exact answer or it is an approximate answer, everyone? It is exact answer or it is approximate answer? It is approximately that answer, na? Yes. 359, right? This is also based on the same concept, all of you. Solve this. This is also based on the same concept. D is the distance between the lighthouse and the observer, and H is the height of this lighthouse from the surface of water. Okay. (108 meters). A lighthouse is visible above the horizon at a station at a sea level, right? There is a station at which one? This is sea level. The distance between the station and the lighthouse is 40 kilometers and the height of this lighthouse is approximately, right? What is it asked in the question? If you just observe, D is given as which one? This is 40 kilometers. And what is the height of this lighthouse? It is asked, right? So how it is generally, this is your curvature, you can say. This is the lighthouse you are having, and where that light will be happening, and we are observing from this location. When we are observing from this location, okay, one sec, we are observing from where? If you just observe it, we are observing from this one, that light we are observing from this, or not, all of you? So that distance will be equal to this D, and this height of this lighthouse is which one? This is H, you can say, right? Here that ship will be there, right? And what is the relation? Same relation only, no? So what is that? You can say that D is equal to 3.855, right? 3.855, which one? 3.8553 under root H, na? You are asked to identify this H, right? What is that? You can say that D is given as your 40 is equal to that 3.8553 into under root H, right? So what is that H? You can say H is how many meters? Yes, I will be doing transportation questions also. Yes, transportation PYQs also I will be doing, but transportation as well as steel PYQs I will be doing simultaneously in special classes, right? So I am doing actually the strength of materials free course now in special classes or free classes of Unacademy. After this strength of material free classes complete course gets over, I will be starting the PYQs of this transportation, highway, as well as which one? This transportation as well as steel I will be doing. Okay, simultaneously I will be doing them. Okay, don't miss that. So here H equal to 107 point something means 108 is the answer, right? So now select the answer for this 360 question, everyone. 360th question, all of you. So here surveying I will be proceeding until surveying is completed in YouTube. Okay, Mohammed. Surveying I will be doing until surveying is completed in YouTube. Meanwhile, I will be starting, right? Mostly from the from which one, this May ending onwards I will be doing which one, or June, May last week or June onwards I will be doing questions on that GATE and GATE transportation and ESC transportation, as well as what, this steel structures transportation, steel structures GATE and steel structures ESC questions. Okay. Select the answer for this. Select the answer for this 360 question. Yes, reciprocal leveling, right? Reciprocal leveling eliminates the effect of errors due to refraction. Yes, absolutely refraction, right? And errors due to this earth curvature. Yes, absolutely curvature will be affected, right? Error due to collimation also will be eliminating, right? But errors due to errors in staff reading, we cannot eliminate now, because it is depending upon which one, that error can never be eliminated, right? So whenever this fellow is observing, instead of reading 2.4 meters, if he is reading 2.6 meters, can you able to avoid that? We cannot avoid that, right? It is impossible to avoid that error. It's not right. So only natural errors we can eliminate, right? That curvature error, refraction error, we can eliminate it, no problem. Line of collimation error also we can eliminate it, right? Now this is your 361. Just now we have mentioned error due to that refraction is what? Error due to that refraction is positive or negative. Just now we have mentioned that point. If you just say error is what, correction is what? So error due to which one? This is a curvature. If you just observe it, error due to this curvature is what? Curvature is positive error. So correction is a negative error, right? Just now we have seen, if you just observe all of you here. So what is it? You can say combined error, right? Error due to that curvature is what? Positive, and correction is negative, right? And error due to refraction is which one? This is negative and correction is positive. It's not. You have to be careful. So what is that? Error due to this refraction is what? Error due to this refraction is negative. Yeah, Muhammad, you observe, right? Error due to refraction is negative and correction is positive. It's not. You have to be careful, right? So refraction means what will happen? What will happen if you just observe it? So what is that? Error due to refraction is what? Negative, na? Yes, it is a negative, you can say, right? Because correction is positive means error is negative only, no? See, if you just observe Anjanelu, what happens here is we are keeping the leveling staff here and we are observing through this leveling staff, right? We are keeping the leveling staff here and we are observing the reading, right? We are observing the staff here, right? What is that you can say? What is that you can say? That a light will be, what is happening to the light? All of you, if you just observe, what is happening to this light? Because of this light, right? Because of this light, right? That error will be, right? That error will be happening what? Negative error, right? Whenever that light is there, so your light will be moving exactly like this, or light will be refracting. Because of this atmospheric conditions, that light will be refracting definitely, na? That light will be which one? This refracting definitely. Whenever the light is that refracting, so can we say it is exact value? If it is, if the line of sight, or if this light is exactly like this, okay, no problem. But what is that we are getting? We are observing which one, right? We are observing lesser than that. Light is moving like this, right? But what we are observing, right? We'll be observing this point, if you just, right? Whenever that light is refracting like this, instead of reading which one, right? Instead of reading this 1.2, we are reading this 1.0, right? What is that you can see if you just observe? 0.2 millimeter, 0.2 centimeters, right? 0.2 centimeter negative error you are having. That's not. Instead of this 1.2, we are reading this 1.1. So 0.2 meters error. How much lesser na? Lesser than the actual means negative error you can say. Okay, like that. So correction must be positive, right? We should add that value. Is not? Is that clear, everyone? We should add that value if you just observe, right? Like that. Now 362 questions, select the answer. Correction is +2, right? 362 questions, select the answer of you. Combined correction already we have mentioned na. Just now we have mentioned that d 0.0673 d square na. Yes or no? The correction for combined correction, curvature and refraction in meters is na. That d we have to substitute in kilometers, right? The d we have to substitute in kilometers and the total value will be getting in which one? This meters. Yes na? Yes, negative sign raha, right? Yes, yes, Mohammed, correct. Absolutely, negative sign will come. But here sign is asked or sign is not asked. Sign is not asked na. But okay, it is negative correction. Okay. 363. Select the answer of you for this 363 question. Just now we have mentioned that na. Okay. Curvature error will be positive, so correction will be negative. Refraction error will be negative, so correction is positive. Curvature correction, right? Curvature correction to the staff reading in a differential leveling of surveys, right? Curvature correction is what? Always it is positive only, no? Curvature correction to which one? This is staff reading. If you just read it, what is it? Curvature correction to this is staff reading. You just observe curvature correction is what? This is curvature correction, right? Curvature correction is negative always, na? Curvature correction is negative, na? So curvature correction is negative means subtractive in nature, na, Muhammad? We are applying the correction to the staff reading only, right? Correction to the staff reading only. Okay, you have to be careful. Correction to the staff reading only, you can say, is na? Always it is subtractive, right? 363 and this is your 364. You can select. This is the last question for today. Select the answer of you. Same question only, na? Similar kind of question only or not? Absolutely. Yes, it is similar kind of question, absolutely. Once again, tell me. Horizon means that surface of water, you can say. The distance is asked in the meters. You have to be careful, right? First you find out in kilometers, then convert that into meters if you just observe, okay? P? Okay. The lighthouse of 120 meters, right? What is that you can say? BRD, okay. Height is equal to which one? This 120 meters. It is just visibly above the horizon from a ship. The correct distance in meters between the ship and the lighthouse, right? What is the distance D you are asked to identify, na? Considering the combined correction for curvature and diffraction, right? What is that you can say if you just observe? What is that you can say if you just observe that H is equal to or D is equal to, right? Which formula you are having? Both formula, any formula you can use, na? So no, this formula H is equal to that 0.0673 D square or D is equal to 3.8553 under root H, right? So what is that you can say? That D is equal to 3.8553 under root H, right? What is that you can say? 3.8553 into under root 120. You will be getting that D value in what? This kilometers you will be getting, right? But your option is asked in meters, na? That D we have to select in meters, right? What is the D value in kilometers, everyone? If you just observe 42.226, na? 42.226 kilometers means what is that? You can say 42226 meters if you just right. Which option is correct? Option D will be the correct answer, right? Like that. Is that clear, everyone? Anyone having any doubts in our discussion? Anyone having any doubts in our discussion? So with this leveling questions, leveling state PSC questions are over. Tomorrow onwards we'll be doing this contouring PYQs. Okay, tomorrow onwards at 4:30 we'll be doing contouring PYQs. Okay, after the theodolite we'll be entering into. Okay, is that clear, everyone? I'll be closing the session. Thank you all of you. Have a good day.